Nashville's 102.9 The Buzz, everything that rocks. What's going on? It's Zigz, and fresh off the release of the 7th full-length studio album from the Deftones, Abe Cunningham. Welcome, man. Welcome. Thanks for taking the time to chat a bit about the new album, bud.
Oh, man, not a problem at all. Thanks for having me.
Now, I want to make sure I'm saying this right. Koi no Yokan, yeah?
Yes, that sounds like it right there, buddy.
So, all right, and 7th album, a lot of people have been saying that this album is, I hate to use the word breakthrough, but especially because you guys have been doing it so long, but when you hear that, what's your reaction to that?
You know what? I mean, hey, we've been at it for quite some time now, and we're just happy as can be, man. To still be, to still be making music together, and it's just something that we've really put a lot of energy, back into these last two albums and stuff, and we just really come together again as friends and brothers and dudes, and this stroke, man. So an appreciation, and having been here a while, obviously there's a lot of old fans are still with us, and been picking up new ones along the way, and you can't ask for anything more than that, and that's a great thing. So it's great to see people out there that we've known forever, and it's a good thing.
The style, feel, mood of this album, how does it fit in and, dare I say, compare with some of the albums that you guys have already put out?
Well, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong. It's not a crime to sound like yourself. I don't think, it shouldn't be. But it's, when we make records, we don't really think about things too much. We just lock ourselves in a little room and dash it out. And it's really just a slice of time, and whatever pops out is, we're not that hard on ourselves, but we definitely do a lot of editing along the way in terms of I don't mean like digital editing, but if we're jamming and something's not feeling, or somebody's not feeling a riff or a beat or whatever, we kind of toss it by the wayside, and it's got to run through everyone, all five of us, to feel it. And if it's feeling good, then we'll keep going on with it. So, but as far as, I think it's just another notch in our belt of consistent records. I think the last two, Diamond Eyes and this one, definitely are our whole records. We always try to focus on making an entire album, that we hopefully put on and take off when it's done. It's not about one or two songs that are singles, and we always try to make a cohesive full record in the day of singles and everything being so quick these days. So that's us. So,
any particular challenges that stand out when it comes to this album?
I mean, really, not to sound corny and silly, but it was a really light, airy feeling. We kind of continued off the same way we were doing with Diamond Eyes. We kind of adopted a new way of doing things, and really just putting in the work and then getting down to it, and treating it with respect. It's pretty well documented over the years. So, inner band turmoil and all that jive stuff that you hear about. That's normal band stuff, man. But we have a new lease on life, man, and we're not looking back. We're going forward, and feeling good about things. So
again, we're talking with Abe Cunningham from the Deftones. You have been behind the drums since the get-go, and you mentioned kind of in a world of singles, and also when you start talking about bands, sometimes with a lot of different bands, there's a musical chair thing going on. But when you look at the heart of the Deftones, you guys have essentially been together, you can almost say your whole lives. You're talking about early teens that you guys originated and kind of got together and started doing everything. You talk about brothers, you talk about friends. The relationship between you guys, if you can, give us a little bit of an insight, or can you describe that for us?
Yeah, really, if you're going to start something with anybody, be it a business or whatever, any relationship, it's always be based on a friendship, and at least that's the best way I would think to start things out. But we were just buddies starting, trying to figure out how to make songs together. We all played a little bit, but we've learned everything, that we know together, man, over the years, and certainly don't know everything, but we've learned a lot, man, experienced a lot, seen the world many, many times over, man. And, we find this like any group of brothers. When it comes to writing the record each time, there's usually one big blowout where we almost break up each time. And then in the next couple of days, we kind of see if it's going to still work. And then once that's done, we're off and running, writing songs again. So, and it's kind of silly because it's almost like clockwork, it's just the way it works. But, we're older, man, and we just, we appreciate each other. And we respect each other, man, as much as I hate everyone in my band at times. The hatred is pretty minuscule compared to the amount of good times that we have, on a daily basis. So a lot of laughter, man, and that's a great thing too. Keep it light, You
got to have the passion, though. I mean, when you talk about it, if you were sitting in a room where everybody got along all the time and nobody was really, pushing boundaries or pushing barriers, you would think that would show through. And I mean, you guys have been to shows. I mean, you listen to the tunes. I mean, you guys put it all out there. I mean, you give it all.
Yeah, I mean, and it's really about supporting each other too, man. We're obviously still here, and it's been 20-something years, so that we've been playing together, 24, I think, man. But and it's getting 5 people on the same page. It's not always easy. I think we've learned how to kind of over the years, man, through all the thick and thin, we've figured out a way to make it work. And traveling, like I was saying, traveling is my dream, especially to do with my best friends, and to go around the world and play music is something else. But it's a hectic life, man, too. So just like I said, being there to support each other, and keep it light and keep it fun. So that's where we're at these days, man.
I like to ask this, but reserve it for those guys who have, you mentioned, playing together over 20 years. Are you still having as much fun now as you were at the get-go, or more fun now just because it's a different level?
I'd say more fun, man. I think we treat ourselves better, and I mean, it's just a really cool thing to still be able to make stuff and, make music and it's somewhat relevant. Hopefully people are digging it. It's just, it's a great thing, man. So, it's something special, man.
The new album, Koi no Yokan, in stores right now. And, Bud, I would be remiss if I didn't ask this, because I know a lot of people follow along and would like to know, how's Chi, Bud?
Well, he's pretty much the same right now. He's still hanging on, man. And, just passed the 4-year mark, last week.
Yeah.
And, he's back home in California with his family. And, just fighting, it's not as immediate as anyone would like, and it's something that we deal with every day. I think about him all day long, man, and just want him to be happy. And so we're all still sending love, and he's getting love from around the world, man. And we shall see.
Nashville's thoughts are with him, man. And again, congratulations to all you guys for this album. Like I said, I think it's an incredible album. I'm interested to see how the reception continues to go as more releases drop out. Be listening for Tempest, which we'll jam here in a few minutes. Of course, we'll look for you guys to get through town, which is always a blast, always a sold-out show. And that's one of the things, the passion of your fans, that's got to be flattering.
Oh, it's a blast, man. It's definitely a two-way street. It goes both ways, and something else I got to say. We got some great friends, great fans. I like to call them friends. And we just hope to keep on going on, and everyone's welcome, man. So good time with Bones.
Well, Abe, man, I appreciate you taking the time. Again, good luck to you boys with everything going on, and we'll look forward to you guys swinging through Nashville at some point.
Right on. Yeah, we'll be coming through sometime in the future, not too distant future, but thank you so much. I appreciate it, man.
Abe Cunningham from the Deftones' new album, Koi no Yokan. Go pick it up.